I'm pleased to welcome all of you here for the launch of PesaTech Acclerator. PesaTech is geared to help to grow fintech ventures around Tanzania.
As you can see from the tagline, the role of PesaTech ideally is to create the next generation of African fintech startups. Already there are so many fintech startups in Africa. According to the reports, there are more than 600 fintech startups across the continent. But still cash is the king in the continent. So with all these digital solutions and digital innovations and everything, that is what we are trying to do. Still, most of the grassroots communities in Africa, even in urban areas, people prefer to use cash more than digital payment system.
So it got me thinking really about education and the role of education, and how come some of us really can take advantage of what we have and go that much further than others who have had maybe the same access to education in their own countries, in their own field. And I was wondering if it's just the education, or if it's the intangible, if it's the things that are unattributable that really make for a great education, so that the students who graduate, the students who are graduates from top-level universities and go on to have a global impact, do so.
Adding to that, as I said, life gets simplified, job created, but also the government finally will get the tax returns if everything goes okay. We're told about Nara. It is one of the many. So we want, through this PesaTech, to build more Benjamin from that angle of the fintech. And yes, the ecosystem is growing, and they wanted to make it bigger and bigger, because the government always, one thing is supposed to put conducive environment for players to have a level ground field. We have system here.
The focus of PesaTech Acclerator is basically startups that are somewhere between here. Our focus is not quantity, we'll go for quality. We are looking to support a minimum number of fintechs, but to give them the highest support possible, so that we can be able to create the next generation of Tanzanian fintech startups that can compete at the regional and global level. That is the intention of this program, of course.
I commend everyone. I commend the Sahara and the partners, but also the supporter, the Swedish Embassy and the UNCDF. And as I said, I hope this is the beginning. And as always, the government is available to provide those conducive environment, and we are learning also. We can't say everything is perfect, so always we engage back and forth. So wherever there is a new way of doing things better, we can discuss and make it happen.
In short, it removes the barriers and creates the support networks that go beyond the scope of this project. If we have these networks, if we have these contacts aren't just to be used during our project, but these contacts, these networks, the access to capital, this is all on you. Once you've finished with this program, there's nothing that stops you from continuing and going that much further. And that's really what our goal is, and we're very happy to work with Sahara, Enea. Thank you, Swedish Embassy.